Hello there. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Welcome to my kingdom. Welcome to my state. Welcome to my studio. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. All you people out there, what are you waiting for? Comment, join at large number. All you gotta do is a very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question in order to get connected live today. How are you doing today? And the answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to one and all. If you are new to my channel, if you are getting connected with me live today for the first time, this is your very own professional spoken English trainer, KMD Yunus, from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Come on, come and join me in large number. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? The answer is I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? How are you? How are you? How are you? I am good. I am fine. I am alright. I am fabulous. I am fantastic. How are you? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Well, I'm back again. I'm live again. Here I am sitting in front of you in flash. And I am from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. All you people out there, what are you people waiting for? Don't be chicken, don't get apprehensive, don't panic. Come and join a large number. Come on, what are you people waiting for? In order to get connected live today, you need to answer a very simple question. Maureen, how are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I have decided to go live today, at least for an hour. Yes, you heard me correct. I have decided to go live today, at least for an hour. I have decided to go live at least for 60 minutes today. Well, I have decided to go live for 60 minutes. Hello, hello, hello. 8 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 8 minutes since I've come live. 52 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Come and join a large number. What are you waiting for? Come and join me in large number. I've decided to go live today, at least for an hour. I've decided to go live at least for 60 minutes. 8 minutes have gone by and 52 minutes more to go. All you people out there, what are you waiting for? Come and join me in large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Yes, you had me correct. Yes. I talk about spoken English. Why do I talk about spoken English? Because spoken English is my cup of tea. Yes, you had me correct. Spoken English is my cup of tea. I'm talking about a cup of tea here. What does cup of tea mean? What cup of tea means, my favorite activity. What does cup of tea mean? Cup of tea means your favorite activity. Spoken English is my cup of tea. Spoken English is my favorite activity. Singing is my cup of tea. Singing is my favorite activity. Teaching is my cup of tea. Teaching is my favorite activity. All you people out there, here is a question to you people. What's your cup of tea? Please send me the answers. What's your cup of tea? What's your favorite activity? What's your cup of tea? Remember one thing. You need to start your answer with ing form of word. Cooking is my cup of tea. Playing is my cup of tea. Reading is my cup of tea. Teaching is my cup of tea. Watching cricket is my cup of tea. Playing cricket is my cup of tea. If you pay close attention to all these examples, you find one thing in common, that in all these examples I have used ing form of word. Ing form of word. So what's your cup of tea, all you people out there? Come on, comment, join me, large number. All you gotta do is real, very simple job. You need to answer the simple question of mine. What's your cup of tea? Is playing cricket your cup of tea? Is watching cricket your cup of tea? Is reading your cup of tea? Is teaching your cup of tea? Is dancing your cup of tea? What's your cup of tea? Well, I'm talking about spoken English. I'm not talking about written English. Because spoken English is my cup of tea. Spoken English is my favorite activity. I always talk about spoken English because spoken English is my forte. Because spoken English is my favorite activity. Because spoken English is my subject. Spoken English is my cup of tea. So I always talk about spoken English. What does spoken English mean, all you people out there? I want people to pay close attention to the question formation here. What does spoken English mean? Please repeat after me. Please utter after me. Please practice after me. Remember, all you people out there, the more you practice, the more you utter, the more you repeat after me, the better for you. Come on, what are you waiting for? Keep repeating after me. Keep practicing after me. Keep uttering after me. Always remember one thing, that a good listener can become a good speaker. But a good speaker can be a good listener. And also remember that listening is primary and speaking is secondary. Yes, you heard me correct. Listening is primary and speaking is secondary. Listening always comes first and speaking always comes next. Listening is first and speaking is next. Listening is primary and speaking is secondary. And I'm telling you people out there that a good listener can become a good speaker. If you have the burning desire hidden deep in your heart to become an impeccable speaker of English language, you need to practice. You need to repeat after me. You need to practice after me. You need to utter after me. So all you people out there, what are you people waiting for? Please repeat after me. What does spoken English mean? Here is a question. I want you people to repeat after me in unison. I want you people to repeat after me together. I want you people to practice after me in unison. I want you people to utter after me in unison. Yes, you heard me correct. What does spoken English mean? What does spoken English mean? I am talking about spoken English, and my question is about spoken English. What does spoken English mean? 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 Are you repeating after me? Are you practicing after me? Are you uttering after me? If yes, then you are doing a great job. You are in the right path. You have already started your journey towards spoken English. You have already embarked on a new journey. You have already begun. You have already taken your first step towards impeccable English, towards spoken English. You are doing a great job. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because you are doing a great job. Please repeat after me. What does spoken English mean? 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 How many words do we have here? What does spoken English mean? Yes, how many fingers are visible to you? Well, 5 fingers are visible to you. So how many words are there in this question? There are 5 words in this question. And that's written English track, the way we write English. I'm not talking about written English track here. I'm talking about spoken English. What does spoken English mean? 5 words. Written English track, spoken English track, they come out as one single word. What does spoken English mean? 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 What does spoken English mean becomes what does spoken English mean? 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 You need to go a bit fast here. You need to allow what to flow into does and allow does to flow into spoken and allow spoken to flow into English and allow English to flow into the last and final word of the question mean. All you gotta do is to allow the words to flow. Yes, you heard me correct. All you gotta do here is a simple technique. You need to allow the words to flow. Because we find fluency in spoken English. We don't find fluency in written English because written English deals with writing English. Written English deals with reading English. But spoken English deals with speaking English. So you need to allow words to flow into one another. What does spoken English mean becomes what does spoken English mean? 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 Are you people repeating after me? Then you are doing a great job. You are on the right path. You have already started your journey towards spoken English, and I'm damn sure that sooner or later you will become an impeccable speaker of English. I want you people to develop your confidence. I want you people to work out on your confidence. I want you people to understand the basic things about English. I want you people to understand the fundamental things about English. I want you people to understand the rudimentary things about English. The more you practice, the more you understand. The more you utter, the more you understand. The more you repeat, the more you understand. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob.How. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. What are you people waiting for? Who are you people waiting for? Well, what are you people waiting for? Come on, type me a message. Send me a message. I'm here to clarify your doubts. I am here to resolve your doubts. I'm here to put some light in your doubts. I'm here to talk about your doubts. I am here to solve your doubts. So don't let your time go waste. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live at least for 16 minutes today, and 18 minutes have gone by, all you people out there, since I've come live today, and 32 minutes, 42 minutes more to go. 42 minutes more to go. 80 minutes have gone by since I've come live, and 42 minutes more to go. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to every magic of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to one and all. What does spoken English mean? What does spoken English mean? What does spoken English mean? Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Yes, you heard me right. Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Now, if you're listening to me with rapt attention, if you're all ears, you might have noticed one thing that I have used yes after the word in my answer. Spoken English means MEAN plus yes. Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Yes, you heard me correct. Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Well, I'm using two different words here. The first word I'm using is fluently, and the next word I'm using is hesitation. FLUENTLY, fluently. It's the correct spelling of the word. Hesitation, HESRTATION, hesitation. Hope you got the definition. What does spoken English mean? Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Keep repeating after me. If you're repeating after me, you're doing a great job. Kudos to you. Congratulations. All the best. You have already taken the first step towards fluency. You are on the right path. You are doing a great job. Keep doing it. You are doing a fabulous job. Keep doing it. Keep practicing. Keep repeating. And keep uttering after me. What does spoken English mean? And the answer is spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every magic of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. What are you people waiting for? I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. 21 minutes have gone by. 21 minutes have gone by and 39 minutes more to go. 39 minutes more to go. Come on, come on. Come and join the large number. Come on, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Send in your queries, send in your questions, send in your doubts. I'm here to clarify your doubts. Come on. So I'm talking about spoken English, and the question is, what does spoken English mean? And the answer is, spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. A good listener can become a good speaker, but a good speaker can be a good listener. Listening is primary and speaking is secondary. Listening is primary and speaking is secondary. Listening always comes first, speaking always comes next. Yes, you heard me correct. You heard me correct. Yes, as far as my previous live sessions are concerned, remember talking about various concepts, and remember covering various concepts. So I'd like to talk about those concepts again. I'd like to run those concepts by you again. The very first concept, remember, talking about is not to use preposition to with whom. Yes, you had me correct. So the first concept I'd like to talk about today is this. Not to do the mistake of using preposition with whom. It's absolutely wrong in the part say, I go to home. Yes, you heard me correct. I go to home is grammatically wrong. Is grammatically incorrect. Grammatically inappropriate. Then what's the right sentence? I go home. We never ever use preposition there. We never ever need a preposition there because in this given sentence, in this given example, home is used as an adverb. Yes, you heard me correct. Home is used as an adverb. So when we use home as an adverb, we never use preposition before it. How many of you have the habit of saying, I go to outside? Do you have the habit of saying, I go to outside? If you have the habit of saying, I go to outside, you better get rid of your habit. You better get rid of your habit. The earlier you get rid of your habit, the better. Because it's wrong to say, I go to outside. We never use preposition before outside. I go to inside. We never ever use preposition before inside. I go to outside, wrong. I go to inside, wrong. I go to upstairs, wrong. I go to downstairs, wrong. I go to abroad, wrong. Because all the sentences don't require preposition before them. I go outside, right. I go inside, right. I go upstairs, right. I go downstairs, right. I go abroad, right. I go to home, wrong. I go home is right. I go home. He went home. They went home. My brother went home. My sister went home. Teacher went home. So in all these examples, we're using home as an adverb, and when home is used as an adverb, we never use preposition before it. Hope the concept was absolutely clear. All you people out there, if the concept was really very clear, I want you people to send me thumbs up. Come on, come on. What are you people waiting for? It's been more than 24, it's been more than 26 minutes since I've come live today, and 34 minutes more to go. Yes, you heard me correct. 34 minutes more to go. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. And here I am before you in flesh. I'm sitting before you. I've come live. I'm back again. Come and join the large number, all you people out there. Come on, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So I'm talking about spoken English. Well, I talk about spoken English time and again, or I talk about spoken English every day. Because spoken English is my subject, spoken English is my forte, and spoken English is my cup of tea. Welcome Ganesh, welcome to my channel, welcome to my domain, welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Good afternoon to you too, Ganesh. Good afternoon to you too. Ganesh, have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? Thank you very much, Ganesh. Really appreciate you joining me live today, and really appreciate your messages. Good afternoon to you too. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Thank you very much, all the people out there, and thank you very much, Ganesh, for joining me live today. Have you had your lunch? Good afternoon to you there. Well, I am talking about spoken English, and I'm talking about a concept here. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Oh, no, you haven't had your lunch, right? You haven't had your lunch. Now, look at the time, Ganesh. It's, 1:45. Yes, it's 1:45. It's 1:45, right? So, Ganesh, where are you? Are you at hostel? Where are you? Are you at hostel? Where are you? Are you at hostel? No, sir, I have not had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Where are you? Are you at hostel? Yes, sir, I am at hostel. No, sir, I am not at hostel. Well, as far as the student in mind is concerned, as far as Ganesh is concerned, yes, sir, I am in the village. Oh, you are in the village? Okay. Are you in your village, Ganesh? Are you in your village? Are you with your family? Are you with your family, Ganesh? Yes, I think Ganesh is with his family. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, check of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. All you gotta do is a very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine in order to get connected live today. How are you doing today? And the answer is I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? Ganesh, you are telling me that you are in the village. Are you in your native place? Are you with your family? Are you with your family? The answer is yes, sir, I'm with my family. No, sir, I am not with my family. As far as Ganesh is concerned, I remember precisely about this boy and about his family. Ganesh's father is a software, and as far as his mother is concerned, she's a homemaker. I remember telling people in my previous live sessions not to use housewife when you get the chance to talk about your mother. You better say, my mother is a homemaker. Yes, you heard me correct. My mother is a homemaker. Ganesh's mother is a homemaker. As far as siblings are concerned, Ganesh does not have any siblings. He's an apple of his parents' eyes. Yes, sir, I'm with my family. Oh, thank you very much, Ganesh. Really appreciate you joining me live today. I really appreciate your answer. Very quickly, I want you to tell me about your family. How's your family doing, Ganesh? How's your family doing? The answer is my family is doing pretty well. How's your family doing? Or how's it going with your family? The answer is it's going pretty well with my family. I am asking about your family, Ganesh. How's your family doing? The answer is my family is doing pretty well. I want you to answer the simple question of mine, Ganesh, about your family. How's your family doing? My family is doing pretty well. My family is doing pretty well. How's your family doing, Ganesh? My family is doing pretty well, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, Ganesh, I know that you have no siblings. You have no siblings. Now tell me something about this, Ganesh. Do you have nibblings? Do you have nibblings? Well, Ganesh might be wondering what exactly is the meaning of this word nibbling. He knows siblings. He knows that the word sibling means brothers and sisters. Now what about this new word I'm using here, nibblings? The word nibbling starts with N. N-I-B-L-I-N-G-S. While I'm talking to you, Ganesh, if you're all ears, please send me a thumbs up. I'm talking about nibblings. What exactly is the meaning of the word nibblings? Nibblings means your cousins. Your cousins, all your cousins, males and females, they come into the category of nibblings. Ganesh, do you have nibblings? The answer is yes, sir, I have nibblings. No, sir, I don't have nibblings. Well, I know that you have no siblings, you have no brothers and sisters, but I'm not talking about siblings. I am talking about nibblings. Ganesh, do you have nibblings? The answer is yes, sir, I have nibblings. No, sir, I don't have nibblings. What does the word nibblings refer? What does the word nibblings talk about? The word nibblings talks about your cousins. Yo, cousins. Ganesh, do you have nibblings? N-I-B-L-I-N-G-S. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your joining me live today. I really appreciate your thumbs up. Thank you very much for being active And thank you very much for getting connected live every day without fail. I really appreciate your joining me live every day. I appreciate your consistency. Your consistency is commendable. Is really commendable. Yes, sir, I have nibblings. Hope you got the meaning of this word nibblings, Ganesh. Yes, sir, I have nibblings. I'm not talking about siblings, because I know that you have no siblings. You have no brothers and you have no sisters. You are an apple of your parents' eyes, but you have nibblings. Remember, the word nibblings talks about your cousins, not about your brothers and sisters. It talks about your cousins. Well, I'm coming back to you, Ganesh. I'm coming back to you again. Well, in my yesterday's live session, remember talking about an idiomatic sentence when pigs fly. When pigs fly. When pigs fly. I want you to give me an example. I want you to give me an example with this idiomatic sentence, Ganesh. When pigs fly. I want you to use this idiomatic sentence in your idiomatic expression in your sentence and send me a message using it. When pigs fly. What does when pigs fly mean? When pigs fly means something impossible to happen. Yes, something impossible to happen, something which never ever happens. So we use this advanced expression, we use this idiomatic expression to talk about it when pigs fly. Here are a couple of examples. He wakes up early in the morning when pigs fly. He never wakes up early in the morning. He never wakes up early in the morning. He wakes up early in the morning when pigs fly. Thank you very much. Eunice, sir, will change hairstyle when pigs fly. Yes, Eunice, sir, will never ever change his hairstyle. Eunice, sir, it's impossible for him to change his hairstyle. Yes, thank you very much, Ganesh. So I'm taking it as a compliment because we're talking about my hairstyle, right? As far as my hairstyle is concerned, you're absolutely correct. I will never change my hairstyle. Eunice will change his hairstyle when pigs fly. And Ganesh will, Ganesh will miss my live session when pigs fly. Ganesh R, if I'm not wrong, yes, Ganesh R will miss my live session, will miss Unisor's live session when pigs fly. Ganesh R will never ever miss my live session. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Well, 37 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 37 minutes since I've come live today. I've decided to go live at least for an hour, so 23 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Comment, join me, large number. Oh, thank you to you, Ganesh. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for joining me live today. I'm coming back to you. What's your cup of tea, Ganesh? And you know the meaning of this idiomatic sentence very well, right? Cup of tea means your favorite activity. What's your favorite activity? Or what's your cup of tea? Remember, Ganesh, you need to start your sentence with ing form of word. Reading is my cup of tea. Cooking is my cup of tea. Watching cricket is my cup of tea. Playing cricket is my cup of tea. Teaching English is my cup of tea. Reading newspaper is my cup of tea. Dancing is my cup of tea. And riding is my cup of tea. Driving is my cup of tea. I am talking to you. I'm addressing you, Ganesh. And my question is very, very simple. What's your cup of tea? What's your favorite activity? Come on. Answer the simple question of mine, Ganesh. What's your cup of tea? All of us want to know that what's your cup of tea? Is reading your cup of tea? Okay, Ganesh, or reading is my cup of tea, sir. Yes, I got it right. Reading is your cup of tea. Remember, Ganesh, it's not read is my cup of tea. The correct sentence is reading is my cup of tea. Congratulations, you got the right answer. And I hope you got the meaning of this idiomatic sentence. Cup of tea means your favorite activity. So you are telling me that reading is your favorite activity. You are telling me that reading is your cup of tea. Ganesh, I want you to ask the same question to me. Yunus, sir, what's your cup of tea? I want you to ask the same question to me. Yunus, sir, what is your cup of tea? Or what's your cup of tea? Yes, you told me this. You told me this long back that 3D modeling is your cup of tea. I remember precisely. You told me this long back in one of my live sessions when I was talking about the idiomatic sentence. You told me that 3D modeling is your cup of tea. And as far as 3D modeling is concerned, you are doing a great job. Right? You are doing a fabulous job. You are doing a fantastic job. I want you to keep continuing it like that. I want you to keep doing it, right? Because 3D modeling is your passion. 3D modeling is your passion. So what is your cup of tea? Well, Ganesh, as far as my cup of tea are concerned, cup of teas are concerned, I have more than one cup of tea here. Well, the first cup of tea I have here. I'm just kidding. Okay, reading is my cup of tea, and teaching is my cup of tea, and singing is my cup of tea. Singing is my cup of tea. And acting is also my cup of tea. Acting is my favorite activity. Reading is my favorite activity. Singing is my favorite activity. And teaching is my favorite activity. So these are my cup of teas. I don't have one cup of tea, or I don't have one favorite activity. I have more than one. So I can tell you one thing, that reading, singing, teaching, and acting are my cups of tea. I have more than one cup of tea here. I have more than one favorite activity. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very much. Ganesh, have you had your breakfast? Have you had a breakfast? I'm talking about the first meal of the day. Have you had a breakfast? Have you had a breakfast? The answer is yes, sir. I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Come on, all you people out there, what are you waiting for? Come and join a large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Well, all you people out there, 42 minutes have gone by. 42 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 42 minutes since I've come live today. 18 minutes more to go. Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. Ganesh, I want you to answer a very simple question of mine. When do you wake up? When do you usually wake up? When do you usually wake up? Do you wake up at 6 o'clock, Ganesh? Or do you wake up at 7 o'clock? Or do you wake up at 8 o'clock? Or do you wake up at 9 o'clock? When do you usually wake up, Ganesh? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Really appreciate your answers. Thank you very much. Right. When do you usually wake up, Ganesh? When do you usually wake up? Wake up. Sir, I usually wake up at 5:30. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you for real? Are you serious? Do you really wake up at 5:30? Do you really wake up 5:30? Do you wake up so early? Do you have the habit of waking up at 5:30? Well, I'm finding it real very hard to believe, Ganesh. I'm finding it real very hard to believe that you wake up at 5:30. So I usually wake up at 5:30. Yes. Why do you wake up so early? Why do you wake up at 5:30? Why do you wake up so early, Ganesh? And what do you do after waking up at 5:30? Do you go to gym? Or do you have the habit of doing yoga? Or some sort of exercise? Do you do your daily dozens? Do you do your daily dozens? So I usually wake up at 5:30. I usually wake up at 5:30. As far as I'm concerned, Ganesh, I usually wake up at 6 o'clock. Yes, you heard me correct. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock. But you wake up half an hour earlier than me. You have the habit of waking up at 5:30. I have the habit of waking up at 6 o'clock. You wake up half an hour earlier. Half an hour early than me. Hello, hello, hello. 45 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 45 minutes since I've come live today. 15 minutes more to go. I've decided to come live at least an hour today. I've decided to stay live at least an hour today. And 45 minutes have gone by. 15 minutes more to go. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and Sandra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Marvin to welcome you. Marvin to welcome you to my channel. Marvin to welcome you to my domain. Marvin to welcome you to my studio. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. What are you people waiting for? What are you people waiting for? Come on, come and join the large number. Here I am live today. I've decided to go live at least for an hour. So it's been more than 47 minutes since I've come live. 30 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Sorry, so my internet will go slow sometimes. Oh, no issues, Ganesh. No issues at all. Right. So you better say something like this. Sorry, sir. My internet is a bit slow. My internet is a bit slow. And remember, you were telling about this in yesterday's live session that your internet will change when pigs fly. Your network will change when pigs fly. Your network will never ever change. I understand your problem, Ganesh. So as far as your network is concerned, as far as your internet is concerned, you face this problem every day. I really appreciate you joining me live every day. I really appreciate you joining me live today. You take the pain of joining me live every day. Of course, you face a lot of problems. You have internet problem, you have network problem. Despite of all this problem, you still try to get connected with me live every day. And that's something really commendable. 49 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 49 minutes since I've come live. All you people out there, 10 minutes more to go. Exactly 10 minutes more to go. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Ganesh. Thank you. Ganesh, when do you hit the sack? When do you hit the sack? H-I-T, hit the sack. S-A-C-K, sack. What does hit the sack mean? Hit the sack means to go to bed, to go to sleep, return to bed, retire to bed. Ganesh, I want you to answer the simple question of mine. When do you hit the sack? Sir, how do you manage your time? Wow, that's a beautiful question. Sir, I hit the sack at 12 o'clock. You hit the sack at 12 o'clock. Okay, Ganesh, you hit the sack at 12 o'clock and you are a night owl and you have this habit of waking up at 5:30 in the morning and you are an early bird. Ganesh is a night owl and Ganesh is an early bird. An early bird is a person who wakes up early in the morning. I'm an early bird because I have the habit of waking up at 6 o'clock. You are an early bird, Ganesh, because you have a habit of waking up at 5:30. You are a night owl because you hit the sack at 12 o'clock. I'm a night owl because I hit the sack at 12 o'clock. Coming back to your question, Ganesh, how do you manage your time? How do you manage your time? Well, time is precious. Time is important. How do I manage my time? Well, as far as my job is concerned, my job starts at 8:45 in the morning. And my job goes off by 5 o'clock. Well, I'm talking about an engineering college where I'm working as an assistant professor of English. I need to report, I need to reach my college by 8:45, 15 minutes in advance. So I reach college by 8:45 and my job starts at 9 o'clock. And my college goes off at 5 o'clock in the evening. And it takes somewhere around 1 hour for me to reach home. As my college is situated on the outskirts of Canal City, I go to my college on bus. Well, I spend 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening to go to college. So I spend 2 hours every day. 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. So by the time I reach home, it would be somewhere around 6 o'clock, sometimes 6:30. Well, I get fresh up, I have some snacks, I drink a cup of tea, I get fresh up. Exactly at 7 o'clock, I run a separate spoken English batch, exclusive spoken English batch for boys. 7 to 8. Yes, you heard me correct, Ganesh. I run spoken English batch. I run spoken English class at my home exclusively for boys, only for boys, and it starts at 7 o'clock and goes off at 8 o'clock. 7 to 8. Well, somewhere around at 8:05 or 8:10 I get free, and then I get fresh up, I go downstairs, I am in my room right now, and my room is upstairs. I go downstairs, and then I have my supper. I have a habit of having my supper somewhere around at 8:15. Right away after my spoken English class, I have my supper. So I have my supper at 8 o'clock or 8:15 or somewhere around at 8:30. And then I spend some time with my brother family, with my brother, with my sister-in-law, with my nephew, and with my niece, with my fraternal nephews, and with my fraternal niece. And then, I come upstairs, I read a couple of books, I read I read some books, I refer something on internet, and then I go to bed. So this is what I do every day. As far as Sundays are concerned, I find a lot of time to relax and take rest. Yes, ecstatic to hear that you are in engineering college and you are pursuing the first year. Well, as far as engineering course is concerned, it's a course of 4 years. I'd like to know the group you have opted, or I'd like to know the group you have applied for. Is it CSE or ECE or Triple E or civil or mechanical engineer? I would like to know the group you have applied for. I'd like to know the group you have opted or you are pursuing. I'm happy to know, I'm happy to hear that you are in first year. Sir, my group is okay. IoT. What does it stand for? Ganesh, what does it stand for? What does it mean? I-O-T. What does it stand for? Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to one and all. What are you people waiting for? I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. So 56 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 56 minutes since I've come live today. 4 minutes more to go. Internet of Things. Is that what it stands for? IoT stands for Internet of Things. Okay. Ganesh, Internet of Things. Is it a course of 4 years? Is it a course of 4 years, Ganesh? If yes, just send me a thumbs up. Well, you are studying Internet of Things, you are studying IoT, and you are facing Internet problem. You are confronting Internet problem. Internet of Things, IoT. Yes, sir. It's a course of 4 years. It's a combination of software and hardware, sir. Sounds absolutely fabulous because you have chosen something which is a mixture, which is a combination of software and hardware. Right. All the best. All good wishes are with you. May you excel in your course. Now, how to concentrate on your studies? The first thing you need to do here is to prepare a timetable and work accordingly. Don't let your time go waste in idle gossip. Don't let your time go waste talking a lot of rubbish. You need to concentrate on your subjects, right? You need to concentrate on the subjects which are very, very tough. You need to develop a very good rapport with your classmates. You need to develop a very good rapport with your professors, right? Be humble to your professors. Don't talk back to your professors. Talk back is nothing but you try to be rude to them. So don't try to be rude to them. Don't talk back to your professors. Be humble to them. Respect your professors and always heed to their advice. Always listen to their advice. Always pay attention to what they are saying. Never ever turn a deaf ear to their advices. Never ever turn a blind eye to their advices because they know better than you. They are your professors and they know better than you. Concentrate Prepare a timetable. Prepare a timetable and work accordingly. Work according to that timetable. Never ever let your time go waste, because Ganesh, lost time is never found. Time is precious. So don't let your time go waste. Get involved in reading activities. Get involved in writing activities. Get involved in learning activities. So, yes, of course, it's always a good thing to make friends. So make friendship with those people who have their dreams, their ambitions, and who want to achieve something great in their life. Who want to achieve something great in their life. So these are the things you can do to improve your studies, Ganesh. And the most important thing I want you to do, the most important habit I want you to inculcate in yourself from today onwards, is the habit of asking questions. Of asking questions. I'm really very happy that you asked me a question, sir. How do you manage your time? Develop the habit of asking questions, Ganesh, because the more you ask questions, the more knowledge you acquire. The more you ask questions, the more knowledge you accumulate. The more you ask questions, the more you get to know. So develop the habit of asking questions to your elders, to your professors, to your classmates, to your benchmates, to your mother, to your father, to me, because asking questions is a healthy habit. Unless and until you ask questions, people will never give you answers. The more you ask questions, the more answers you get. Hope I clarified your doubt, Ganesh. Thank you very much. It's exactly 60 minutes since I've come live today. It's exactly in an hour since I've come live today. It's time for me. Thank you so much. Oh, happy to help you, happy to guide you. It's always a pleasure to answer your questions. So please develop the habit, inculcate the habit of asking questions to your professors, to your classmates, to your relatives, to your brothers, to your sisters, to your cousins, and to me as well. So with that, it's time for me to take your leave. It's time for me to sign off. It's time for me to bid adieu. It's time for me to say bye, but with a promise that I shall meet again tomorrow in live session. Until then, do take a very good care of yourself and stay happy, keep learning, and keep exploring new things. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.